Okay, everybody. So this is what I learned from yesterday. Okay. So check this out. What I had to do is I had to notch my trans right here on top of the bell housing. Okay. I notched it out so I could get my pickle fork. That was kind of the only bar I had, and it was really heavy. And I put it in there in between that and the converter and really pried hard on the back of the converter, and I finally got it to bust loose, and almost ended up on top of Jim Snow. And he's like, "Whoa, buddy, where you going?" As I'm going flying across the driveway. But anyway, so let me see if I can turn the camera around. I don't know if it's going to allow me to turn this thing around. Probably not. But anyway, so then if you look down inside the converter here, this is the nose right here, or the snout. But you can look down in there and you can see the splines here. The splines, the bigger splines there, that's where the pump housing is. And then this is the result of the pump housing. So as you can see, check this out, okay? I was fucking turning that shit down for some odd reason. Why? I have no earthly idea why that did that like it has. But this here is a little bit twisted, and it was down inside there. So like when I was telling y'all, when I was going into high gear, for some odd reason, it was trying to lock all this down, and it was pulling on the motor so hard I could feel it getting in a bind, and something was gonna most definitely break. Okay, so that's why I would just downshift it back into second. But again, I could start all over. But this here is the input shaft where it goes down inside the converter, where the stator and everything is. But you can see right here, there's nothing wrong with this. It's just the pump housing itself. And of course, I have a box over here that's got like all kinds of other transmission parts in it. But here is another one. This one here is for a lockup converter. And let's see. There we go. It's for a lockup converter. So this here is much larger, and so the torque converter won't slide down on it because, of course, the torque converter is different on the inside on a lockup versus a non-lockup. But I have another pump that's down inside the box here that I could possibly use, because what I did is I took and I stuck that other pump into the front of this as well, and then put it down, put the converter back down in it, and everything spins nice and free. Um, and then we went and I used my caliper, and I measured the depth of the flat surface from here on the bell housing over to where the lugs were on the torque converter, and then went and measured the back of the block to where the flex plate is to see how much difference there is. Because once it's down in there and it's locked, when you bolt the torque converter up to the flex plate, it actually pulls the converter back a little bit. So I don't know what happened with that pump. I mean, some of you guys that rebuild these transmissions, maybe you can tell me what it is, you know. I mean, I went and put everything back together. I used a book, just like it said, and, you know, I'm putting it all back together, and I just don't know what the hell happened. So if anybody has any ideas or knows what I did, if I did do something wrong, I don't know, but my end result is I'm just gonna get another kit, because I've had so much metal go through this thing, it's not even funny. So I'm just gonna clean everything again and get another kit and put it all back together. Of course, I'm gonna have to do something with that converter. I don't know if I'm gonna try to send it back and maybe have them clean it out and then maybe loosen it up a little bit, or maybe just order another PTC converter. I don't know. I'm gonna weigh out the cost of it and see. But I have a Cope reverse manual valve body coming, and it has some different seal rings and stuff for the accumulators because it's going to make the line pressure a lot more. It's going to make it like around 200. So anyway, that's what I found, and that's what I know. So if y'all can help me out or give me some kind of advice, that would be great. But until later on, this is Robert, and we will catch you all later. Oh, yeah. See you. Bye. And guess what? That's right. Cha-ching. And Stacy, happy birthday to you, buddy. I hope you have a great day. And if you want to go somewhere and get a beer or whatever, guess what? It's on me. Okay? Love to hang out with you. So, anyway, we will talk at you later. Oh, yeah. And if you're at the drag strip, gosh dang, smoke 'em. And yeah, let's get some wheels in the air. See you. Bye. Cha-ching.